No question. In before they try to convince you because they're now immune. I know, right? Don't matter. They actually may be past contagious. I don't even know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. All right. This is Immortals Fenyx Rising. This game is incredible. I love it. I'm having so much fun. I played a lot this weekend. But I didn't go to any of the new zones. I didn't check out anything like super duper new. I went all throughout the Valley of Eternal Spring, which we completed the main story on the other day, and I checked off almost everything. Almost everything. I just went from thing to thing. Yeah. So I collected almost everything. There's a few little things here and there we'll probably start with, and then we'll move on to a new zone. I think the next zone they want us to go to is the Athena zone. The Grove of Cleos. This is the zone dedicated to Athena, yeah. What makes me love it? Big combo of things. I think it looks just amazing. I think that aesthetically, it's bright, it's cheery, it's a great fantasy setting. And they make moving around the world so easy. Like, they have, like, the stamina systems and stuff like that you find in, like, games of Breath of the Wild, but they make it, like, relaxed so that it's easy to just scale any mountain you see or glide over to something and you're not just, you know, constantly dying. Puzzles everywhere. Lots of little, like, puzzles and just fun little activities to do, like, all over the map. I find it very satisfying to check them off and just go hop from one to the next. The combat's fun. It's a little easy, a little simplistic. I did bump up the combat to I did bump up the difficulty to the hardest difficulty setting I have unlocked, and that seems to have been a little bit more fun for me personally. And then, like, the fact that they have so many systems in place to upgrade your character, but they're fun to update. Like, you can change, like, this whole hub that you have, right? And everything's a different currency. So instead of like an experience-based leveling system where I leveled up to level 4 and now I've unlocked this, this, and this, you go around and you do the different activities and puzzles and you get ambrosia, and you bring ambrosia to these things to gain stamina, and then you get Zeus's lightning bolts and you bring them here to gain health, you know, or actually reverse that. And then you get different currency to upgrade your weapons and your armor. And when you upgrade your swords, it upgrades every sword in your inventory at once. If you upgrade your helmets, it's all your helmets that you found. So you don't have to, like, spend too much time, like, crafting every single piece of gear. Because look, I've got a ton of different helmets. Having to level up each one of those separately would be a nightmare. But each of them does something different. They have a different passive that they give you, right? So you get to pick what stats you want. But then leveling up your helmets levels them all up. So I love all that stuff. Yeah.
I'm here selling. If you're
and then
buying.
the writing and the story, it's hilarious. The characters are funny. I've laughed a lot while playing. So overall, I'm in it. I'm invested in this game. I really have enjoyed myself. Okay, so let's continue instead of talking about it. There are a couple of things I want to try to mop up. I don't know, can I explore this vault? I'm not even sure. There's a vault somewhere in this zone that I don't think I have access to yet. I think that might be the one. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna mop up a couple quick little side things, and then we're gonna go check out the new zone. Yeah. And then there's mounts and pets and stuff to unlock, all the cosmetics. Yeah. Willing to move on. I did. I played offline. I didn't do any story quests or any side quests. I just finished up stuff around the map. Like treasures and a couple vaults, stuff like that. But yeah. This game is too massive for me to do absolutely everything on stream. Yeah. Yeah, you can summon your ride anytime. That's true, Acoustic Window. Everything is just very easy to play. Like, I can jump off my horse, run over here, and then be on my horse again. Yeah. I will admit that I'm annoyed there's already a $40 DLC. For this game, you mean the season pass? That's how Ubisoft does all their games. Like, the Assassin's Creed stuff does the same thing. You can buy the season pass. There's gonna be three DLCs that come out throughout next year. The first one, I believe, is gonna be based on Chinese mythology. If I understand it correctly, the first DLC is gonna move away from the Greek mythology, which I think is interesting. Oh, congrats, Underdark. Oops, he was about to talk to me.
Challenge me, fail, and you shall be reduced to nothing.
Well, that's not very fun. All right, yeah, we're going over this way. Acoustic Window says Chinese, yeah, but I don't know if that one's first. Okay, so there is one being developed. I don't know if that's first either. Maybe I thought it was first because that's the only thing they've mentioned. But you're right. I don't know that that's first. All right, so there is Ambrosia over here. Let's grab this.
Yeah.
How is Crisis Remastered? I have no idea, Benoist. No idea. Hey, Phil, what's going on? You're enjoying your vacation from work for the rest of the year? Lucky duck. Uh-oh, we got harpies. Ow, quit it. All right, guys, can we talk this out? Oh, the shot in the air. All right, goodbye. Ow. Quit hitting me. Missed. Come here. All right. I do have rainbow wings, Alex. You're right. These are very pretty. I like these. Okay, so we cleared the monsters, but that's not what we were coming here for. We are coming here for a myth challenge, Odysseus. So we gotta stand and we gotta use our bow here and see. All right, I'm gonna just do it blind and we'll see what happens. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I didn't see that one in time. Try again. Wait for our stamina. I did change it to hard mode. Let me just make sure it did save it. I think this whole weekend I was playing it on difficult. Yeah, hard. I don't have Nightmare unlocked yet. You have to beat it on any mode to get Nightmare. I think the combat's a little better now. Once you unlock a bunch of your abilities, the combat got a little too easy. You know what the turning point was for me? When I unlocked the bird. When I have my bird, it got way easier. I just saw myself. That was weird. There we go. Stick your hand in the hole and get a prize. Ooh, +6. All right. Charon coins let you upgrade your abilities, which is nice. All right. So now this is checked off the map. There's something very satisfying about just going from place to place like this. All right. I put the pin up there. I know I'm going north. And I just move on to the next thing. And just clear the map. I have to admit, yesterday was pretty fun. Azari knew she was going to do a ton of baking yesterday. And she starts off asking if I want to help. So I say, sure. And I started helping. Measuring out the sugar and the flour and the brown sugar, putting it in the mixer, mixing things up, and probably within 10 minutes, I was making much more of a mess than she wanted to, and she dismissed me. I got dismissed in like 10. She goes, I'm going to call my mom and my sister, and we're going to do a conference call, and we're going to bake together. And like her and her sister wound up baking cookies together while their mom watched. And I got dismissed. And so I ran down here, and I loaded this up. So the house starts wafting with the glorious sense of Christmas baking, and I'm literally just running around this world doing all these optional challenges and stuff, and it was bliss for a few hours. Yeah. You can't get Steam or Epic to load. Guess the universe doesn't want me to spend my money today. Crazy. Hopefully that rectifies itself soon. Flower nectar. All right, so this is a garden chest over here. Let's go see what's in it. And we're gonna check out a brand new zone. I'm excited. Ooh, that was spicy. You can see now I can get up to 16 potions. Getting those upgrades really helps. So you're gonna just hold a lot of potions. Can I get up the hill, please? You got stuck. What a noob. What a noob. Oh man, I took a lot of damage. Are you dead? You're not dead. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Pitta-patta, 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 boink! Ooh, it's a brand new weapon, not just a skin. Cyclone. And somebody snagged something from the Humble Store. Thank you, somebody. I hope you enjoy something. Yeah. Epic Games won't let you sign in either today. These free games are crushing the servers. That's what it is. Alien Isolation is a big game. To get it for free, everybody and their brother's former roommate is going to try to get it. So, yeah. Mazmith, thanks for following. Welcome to the stream. What did I just get? A new sword, right? So I didn't just get a skin. This actually has a new passive. So it looks like this. Sticking with the pointy end. 26% chance to triple damage with sword air combo. And then a perfect air dodge refills 120% of a stamina chunk. It's not bad. What was I using? Yeah, I was using this. Refills stamina on killing blows. Refills stamina on killing blows in the air. So while I'm beating stuff, it gives me my stamina back. 26% chance to triple damage. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. And I'm gonna actually keep the skin too. Somebody was asking earlier, I forgot to answer. The perk on my helmet is 14% chance to triple damage on hit. When I get helmets up to level 4, you can see what level they are. The pips underneath each item tells you what level they are. When I get the helmet to level 4, it'll also unlock the 20% chance to stun. Okay, there's 2 more things done. There is a vault right here that we didn't explore. Let me see if it's one that I can get into or not. Oh, that was you? You got the Paws and Claws Children of Mortal DLC? Nice. All the money for that goes to charity. And it gives you nice, cute little pets to collect and evolve in Children of Morta. Yeah, it's good. All right. Oh, this will let me right in. And thanks for using my link. All right, we're gonna do a vault. By the way, anything you collect in the loading screens, look, I mean, there's only a little bit of currency, but I got the +1. Just something to do on the loading screen. Just little things like that. There's a lot of. Do you know how people are like saying Cyberpunk is good? If you're not playing on console. If you're playing on PC, it's good, but there's a lot of features and quality of life stuff that they're just not there. Well, this game has all those quality of life things. Lots of little things that you just go, huh, they put that in there. And it goes a long way. All right, so these are normally very puzzly. Let's figure out what's going on here. All right, we've got a fireball. It's going round and round this room. Okay, we got to try to get it up and out. Can I pick it up? We got to get it over here. Okay. No. What does this do? Oh, okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow, all right. There we go. First stage done. Yeah. Cyberpunk will be a solid 8 to 8.5 in 6 months to a year. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing from everybody, is that it just didn't have enough time. It was released, even though it was delayed multiple times, it was still released too early. And, you know, it is what it is. There was a Twitch thingy for this game, and viewers can get points to unlock stuff on their game. I don't know how that works. I think it's all over, Glacial Sin. I saw it too late. I was gonna launch it for one of my streams last week, and I saw, I think it's the promotion was over on like the 14th. If you guys hear that the Twitch extension is reactivated and there's new things to unlock for people, let me know, and I'll spend time between streams enabling it again for the rest of our playthrough. All right, there we go, next section. Okay, checkpoint, and here we go, next room. Survey our environment. We've got another flamey ball. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it, but it's here now. Oh, it lit me on fire. Bad ball. Okay. I don't know if that's what we were supposed to do. We got to try to get it over here. And then it will get blown this way. And then down in there. And then we got to hop it over this wall over to here, and then hop it up into this spot over there. Oh, easy! All right, I'm gonna need a sip of coffee for that. Easy peasy. All right, so was my step 1 correct? I don't think it was correct. Get back in there. Get back in there. Yeah! Okay. Here! I helped. I helped it. Here it comes. Walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from. Nope. That's not it. Yeah, it does remind me of Mousetrap. You're right, Napalm Pop-Tart. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine. Kinda, sorta. In a way. Alright. So, did the next thing get up, unlocked? We also have to look for the hidden... Okay, the hidden chest. Look for the beam of light. There's a hidden chest in every vault. The beam of light tells you where it is. By the way, did it not stay in the hole? Oh, it did. Okay. Ah, this is gonna be for the, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Wow! Oh, that was close. That was close, but no cigar. Wait, this is going the... This is all wrong. Where were we supposed to go? We were supposed to... Okay, wait. So now it's going the reversed order, the reversed way. This... Oh, we're gonna get it up here, maybe. Okay. Can I push this up? Hey, NYD, what's going on? How you doing? Now I feel like Sisyphus. Whoa! Very clever. Whole design of this level is very clever. All right, get in there. Okay, checkpoint. All right, now the hidden chest is this way. Oh, we don't. I don't think I did that good. I think I fell. Is there a way to go up and over this way? Maybe. Yes. Okay. Ah, here it is. It's just sitting right here. That was easy. Bonus! New visual. Nocturnal Breastplate of the Vulture. Okay, so that is not a brand new armor, because we already have this armor here. It's called this one, Stormy Breastplate of the Vulture. Okay. But it's a new customization option for that set, which looks like... So instead of the blue and purple harpy, we get green and blue. Peacock. Peacock color. I want to wear a shirt like this that actually comes with built-in metal abs. Yeah, that's what I need. Metal abs. Mm-hmm. Best abs you can get. You can also R3 search for chests for a more pinpointed location. True. True. So what's the difference between this and Breath of the Wild? It's a 1-year resub. That means 1 year. 1 year for Nolan. What's up? Thank you so much for subbing for a full year. Oh, I guess your message is gonna be delayed. Oh boy, anniversary. What? Wait, what? Thank you, Nolan. Hype and love in the chat for Nolan's 1 year. You're a Viking Otter. So the difference between this and Breath of the Wild. So the controls on Breath of the Wild were very clunky for me. Part of that might be because I'm so used to Xbox and PlayStation controls, and the Switch has different buttons, but some of the things were just very difficult for me to control. And that's a me issue, but it definitely added to my frustration. Whereas this, I feel like...
Oh boy. Odysseus. What?
Thank you. Well, I feel like this is... It's very easy to, like, jump, glide, zip around, and do all the things you need to do. It's really fun to move in this game. It has a voiced story and narration, and it's very funny. It's a very funny script, and it pulls from all the different Greek mythology. But it does have, you know, some similarities to it. You know, the open world exploration, the amount of puzzles, these vaults. There are some things that are directly inspired from it, so. Your weapons don't degrade. You don't have to constantly pick up new weapons. That's another thing. Yeah. Okay. But they're also different, you know? It's not just one... They're not, like, exactly the same, but... That's not it. Let's try that again. I will say, to Breath of the Wild's credit, like, the intricate puzzles of, like, what do they call them? The beasts? Is that what they were? Those giant beast puzzles? Those were way more intricate and, like, clever, I would say, than anything I've seen so far in this game. I don't know if there's an equivalent type thing in that, so yeah, just keep that in mind as well. There are some amazingly complex puzzles in Breath of the Wild, and though I'm not super far into this one yet, is that gonna go the place I want it to go? Do I have to help it in any other way? Yeah, I'm gonna help you. There you go. Okay, what did that open now? Aha. Divine Beasts. Yes, the Divine Beasts are incredible in Breath of the Wild. There we go. We got a Zeus's lightning.
A kind gesture.
Hey! Somebody just snagged the Your Sounds, Your Moves bundle, which has the Vegas video editing program that I use in it. Thank you so much for snagging it. right, so that vault is completely done. And they seal that up. All right, I think I've done enough of this zone. It's time, gang, to go to the Grove of Cleos. Check this out. One of our first things we got to do is scout the zone so we get rid of the fog of war. So we're going to head up that way. We'll do that first. Brand new zone. Let's do it. For those of you who don't know what the story is in this game, the story is roughly Typhon, one of the Titans, has opened portals from Tartarus, and his foul creatures have been bleeding through. He's also captured and corrupted a lot of the heroes and gods. And so we are on a mission as Fenyx. We play a character named Fenyx, which you can customize, male, female, and, you know, design on a character creator. Fenyx is trying to free these gods and heroes and defeat Typhon. So far, we've freed, with the help of Hermes, we've freed Aphrodite completely. Adrian, thanks for following. And also Jamsty, thanks for following. All right, we're not quite out of the zone yet. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a pomegranate tree. Sorry, tree. Did I say your name right, Jamsty? What is this? Did I already do this? Yeah. The treasure chest is open. I think I've been here. Pomegranate? No pomegranate. No pomegranates were harmed in the making of this game. All right. Grove of Cleos. Let's see what this zone looks like. Oh, that humble bundle was bought by a friend you just sent the link to. Oh, thanks for sharing these links with your friends, Napalm Pop Dart. Things like that, gang, really, really, really helps. You know, we've had a couple of purchases through our sponsor, Artesian. Basically, people bought gaming PCs and supported the stream that don't even watch the stream. Just friends and family members of people that do. You know, sharing things like my partner links and stuff like that really help. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, 660 meters. I can't wait to get rid of the fog of war for this zone so we can see all of the crazy things that we have to do. Hey, Matt Smith, you love this game? Me too. Me too.
I will share my perfection with this world. I will make you see. I will get deodorant for my smelly pits of Tartarus. I will laugh with glee.
All right, this is a raid zone. Yeah, this is not great. I was trying to unlock the map. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. I don't even know if I can beat this. I'm almost dead again. Okay. Okay, bears. And now we got a boar, golden boar. Yeah, this is rough. Don't even get me started on the tentacles. Whoa. I can't even like focus on these bears because I'm getting constantly barraged. Come here. Oh, hi. Atalanta learned my entire strategy there of hiding behind the tree. Man, this bear has got tons of health. Get out of here! It's not an easy fight. Can't you just run away? You haven't met me, have you? Run away? I like how I just acted like I never run away. Oh my god, we're gonna be using so many potions. So many potions. Can this bear just die? Thank you. Alright, now let's see how hard this is. Stop shooting me! I like that. Bye.
There was more to be done if Phoenix was to truly free the corrupted heroes from Typhoon's grasp.
Okay, so that unlocks a Wraith Vault, right? I don't know which one of these it is. It's probably this one. This is a Wraith Vault. Wraith Lair. Okay, there we go. Woo! Tyvante. Nope, your first time watching. Yeah, I was just curious to see if I could beat it. So apparently we can, so that's good. Yeah. It was a very tanky bear. Devonte, thanks for following. I appreciate it. All right, now let's get back to uncovering the map. Strange Shay, your mystery gift is gonna be put in the mail today. That's where Azari is right now. Oh, look at all these guys guarding this place. Look at all these people guarding this place. I make my own way in. Discovered the goddess of wisdom. Gonna go up? Let's go up. Oh, I can take the stairs? Sweet. Let's take the stairs. I guess we're going up.
Oh, wise Athena. As tremendous as in all the stories. Hope you don't mind that I'm scaling your mighty aegis.
Her shield-like aegis celebrated Athena's dominance in strategic matters of war.
It's my aegis, you know. So it's also a symbol of Athena's love for Papa Zeus.
If you say so.
I almost died there. Papa Zeus. So the whole...
Athena's own skill inspired the Greeks to create beautiful clothing and tapestry.
She should have inspired them to create an elevator.
So the whole story is narrated by Prometheus and Zeus. Basically, Zeus came to Prometheus and is like, how do we defeat this Typhon? And Prometheus is telling the story about a hero named Phoenix. That's why they interject here and there. That's a little frightening.
And of course, your owl. It's a pleasure.
Phoenix knew the owl represented the wisdom of Athena. Wisdom she shared with mortal heroes on their quests.
Seems like a waste of good wisdom.
Alright, I'm gonna save it before I fall. I'm gonna fall here. Alright, this is an ambrosia. Yes! Athena failed you on Hades last night. I did 3 re-rolls and didn't get dash deflect. I knew you used it too much, that's all. Scout!
This land was bathed in Athena's wisdom, filled with temples dedicated to her skill and judgment. Sites of ancient mystery and dangers untold.
Nice. What's the rent like in this neighborhood?
Nice. Your motivation to play Hades kind of went after I finished the story. But you only unlocked the first
Phoenix
ending,
beheld a
right?
magnificent structure, the Archives, a place to study the heroics and strategies of past glories.
Ah, that will be where Athena is then. She's got my tactical mind, you know.
But you love all your children equally, of course.
Ha! Good one!
There we go. All right. Oh no, Marauder, you gotta keep going. I can't talk here because it's spoilers. But yeah, there's loose ends. Adverse, you're stuck after your second clear. Did you try God mode? You really need it. You can put on God mode and it will give you damage reduction for every death. Yeah. All right, so there we go. This whole land just got unveiled. You took that as cheating? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know besides you? Richie9996 says, is this game better than Valhalla? It depends on what you're looking for. I actually have been playing both, like at the same time, and I've been defaulting to play this more. Valhalla's gonna give you that, like, super realistic graphics and, like, just gritty, dire world. And this is much more lighthearted and colorful. So it's really a big tone difference between the two. This has a lot of puzzles to it, and it's funny, a lot of humor in it. And Valhalla is going to give you that, like, historic, like, political build a town kind of feel to it. So, but they're both very, very good. I have been a little bit more interested in this recently, though. I'll be honest. Okay, so now we've got a new zone unlocked. So we can scout the zone, basically run around the map like this, and when it glows and makes a noise, we just spam right trigger and it'll mark things on our map. Not my favorite aspect of the game, but Once you reveal something, it is permanently put on the map, which is nice. All right, hold on. There we go. Big lie. Oh, you're a big liar. Big liar. I got Zarya with that twice. I called her a big liar while that was on the screen. She was like, hey, like, what do you mean I'm a big liar? I'm not lying. And then I point to my screen and she goes, oh. I'm like, yes. Okay. There's probably 1,000 other things to do here. But I don't want to sit here and on this map the whole time and bore the crap out of you. But we do need some goals. We need some things to do. These are the kind of things I do offline though. I sit here and I make sure we get every little thing marked on the map. Yeah. Squad goals. That reminds me of Dauntless. Speaking of Dauntless, I haven't logged in since the total revamp of the game. I have no time right now, but I'd like to take a look at it at some point. All right, where is this thing right here? There it is. There's another one. Oh, there's one over here. All right, let's go take a look. Our quest is pointing us to here. Investigate the archives. Below the statue of Athena, the landscape was dotted with temples and archives devoted to strategy and wisdom, also monsters. And we also have a main quest, or it might be a side quest, to retrieve Apollo's magic rocks. And we've got the big liar there, ambrosia, and okay, let's go fly and get some ambrosia. Let's go to the temple. Revamp, what they changed? They changed how the entire game works, Rabbit. Like instead of just going on a hunt and just fighting one monster and then going back to the city, you can now like run around and hunt multiple things without ever going back. They revamped way you progress, some of the things like that. Yeah. Mine. Oops. All right, so what is this? A myth challenge fresco. Have I had enough coffee for this? I don't know. All right.
When Fenyx entered the courthouse, he found 12 chairs, one for each of the 12 Athenians who would decide the fate of the vengeful Orestes.
Ah, yes. 6 wanted him surrendered to the Furies, and 6 felt he should go free. Athena was the one who decided his fate.
Okay. You have to use your brains for this. I'm gonna try. All right, no spoilers unless I ask for help. All right, so we've got pedestals. One of them has something on it. And what happens? Do we have to get something for all of them, maybe? Is there anything I can use? You love that they pull from Greek mythology that's more on the obscure side. They reference a lot of the different tales and stories And a lot of them put the gods in a very bad light, and bad light, and I like how they kind of make fun of that. Hi. Hi, guys. Oh, that's a red attack. Can't parry the red attacks. Stop that. Come on. These shield guys are shield guys just the worst or what in every game? They're the worst. I'm gonna shoot your feet. Hey! I can't get this guy. He was so annoying. He was tenacious though. Yeah. Okay, so we got this. All right. Maybe I just have to do a ton of puzzles like that, or a ton of we just gotta find things to place everywhere. Oh wow, what was that on top there? Oh, okay. There we go, we found another one. Didn't quite have the aim I wanted there. Alright, so that's good. Any others? There's another red thing over there I can see. Anything more on the roof? Alright, so I don't think there's any more on the roof. But there is this red thing up here. Maybe I can just shoot it with an arrow. No? There we go. Okay. I wonder if I put them all on one side, does it decide the person's fate? Maybe there's only 6 you have to do, and you're just deciding what happens to them? I don't know. Okay. We've got some. Pong stole gameplay from volleyball. Alright, there's something we have to do here. Wrong button completely. What? What did that unlock? What did this unlock? Oh. Can we start over? Start over. gonna hit this one and this one. Okay. Now I see the difference. Oh, controller aim. 1, 2, 3. All right. Little archery test for us. All right. I don't know how we're gonna get 12. Are there really gonna be 12 things to do around here to get these blocks? All right, so this is where the archery was. What's on the other side? The other side was the fight? Yeah, the fight was out back. Yeah, maybe. I would imagine you can just grab rocks and stuff and bring it back here. Like, do you have to use just those blocks? See, well, a rock, I think just a normal rock would work, right? Or did they purposely remove all the rocks from this area? Because they knew there'd be people like me who wouldn't want to do their puzzles and would just go and get a rock. Here, I got a rock. I think this will break down into other rocks too. Yeah, so look, we got 3 rocks out of that. Let's see. Yeah, gang, I'm largely like just observing the conversation going on about like the evolution of games. You guys gotta understand, and I think most of us do, but for some reason we do this, we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. Games iterate, and you know what? Games take a game that's super popular and they put their own spin on it and they put it out, and sometimes it's like really similar and just like one little thing tweaked, and other times they evolve like a whole bunch of systems, and games just come out like that. And it's very rare that a game kind of comes out and does something completely different, you know, but it happens from time to time, but then that gets cloned on, you know. Imitation is just something that happens. You know, World of Warcraft took things from so many different MMOs and then just made a very accessible game, and that's the one that blew up, you know. And look at this, I found this one just going over there. So just because something is based on something else doesn't mean it doesn't have its own merits. And it's okay to prefer the original. One thing doesn't have to be better than, you know, another. You know, I loved Mortal Shell that came out this year, and they took so many ideas from the Dark Souls series, just like so many other Dark Souls clones. But I think they did some things better. And some things are really interesting in the way that Mortal Shell tried to design it. So, like, I love Mortal Shell. I think it's great. Would it have existed completely without Dark Souls? No. And I love Dark Souls. You know? So, I don't know. I guess my point is, it's okay to like everything. And we don't have to always compare something to where it was pulled from.